Welcome to America's Home Cooking, and this is second part of Savory Country Bread that I'm making. The dough has risen. They recommend a 9 by 5, but I'm going to use I think it's an 8.5 by 4.5 because it looks like a small loaf. I could be wrong, but you're going to have to grease whichever one you use and cornmeal it. Do it just like you do a cake pan. You know how you flour it? After you grease it, you do the same thing for this and you got it made. Let me get this going. See, it didn't rise very much. That's why I don't think it's going to be a big loaf. If it is, then I made a very big mistake. We're going to shape this into a loaf. I just want to knead it a bit before we do that. Those smell really good. Loaf pan like that, cover it up, and we're going to let it double up again. So put it in a warm place. You know, it's amazing. I have to find a warm place. As hot as the kitchen is, I still have to find a warm, one of the hottest places in the kitchen. Don't do what I think you're doing in there. I will shave your backside. Yes, I heard you. Yes, I know. I heard you. Let me get something so I can flip these out on them. And oh, you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I made some butterscotch. What was it I made? Butterscotch something wrong. Anyway, I've got to get a platter to get it out. And you'll see them. So give me a minute. Okay, you're going to see them now. I don't think you are. Now I can't get them out. If you must see, I'm trying to get them out now. I had to stop for a minute. God, that's still hot. They don't want to come out. Let's see why. Let me work on this. Okay, here they are. Now let me go find the name of it again. They are called Quick Butterscotch Rolls. Okay, I'm going to remember the name of it because I've got the bread going and this going and that going. Anyway, take care. Don't take care because you're waiting for, no, this is it. You have to wait for that to rise. Yeah, I have you on pause now. I have to think where I'm at. Okay, a side note on the butterscotch quick rolls. Do not put them in the muffin tin like the recipe recommends. I would grease a sheet, a baking sheet, cut them and lay them on, then put a teaspoon of melted butter over it, then the brown sugar, then the pecans, and bake it like that because they really stuck. And that should work for you very well. Make sure you grease your pan, your baking sheet, and do it that way. Instead of putting it in a muffin tin, we're going to change the recipe around. I tried when they are good, but I've got a mess to clean up with those. Anyway, so let's get on with that bread. It's almost risen and it will be time. Okay, this bread is ready for us to finish preparing it. Turn your oven to 400. You're going to brush this loaf with butter. It's a tablespoon of butter that you're going to melt. Kosher salt on it, but they're talking about 1.5 teaspoons. I don't take a lot of salt, so I'm going to add a lot less. They just want you to sprinkle it. That's it. That's all I'm putting on. But they recommend a tablespoon of melted butter, which I did, and 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt, and that's just too much salt for me. And now we're going to, I know my oven's already at 400. We're going to bake it for 30 minutes. Okay, so I will see you in 30 minutes. Okay, here is the bread that I made. Okay, isn't that nice? And I'll show you the sweet rolls now. And here's the quick butterscotch rolls. Bye-bye.